Alright, apparently I needed to unplug and replug in my mic. Sorry about that. Some weird audio issue. Ended up basically crashing. Well, I guess that this is the time that I do the intro for part 2 of the Wildermyth that we've been doing. Oof. Thanks for mentioning it, Paldo. But yeah, last time we had just finished the first chapter, and then we had recruited Zoltan. And that's where we'd left it off. We were just about to have another adventure. Now apparently we're searching a wizard's tower and shrunk ourselves. Alright, just reverse what I did, and you should be touching my shoulder. Maddie, we have a bigger problem. Shit. Oh no. It's the boy. Okay, he's just laying there though, so he's fine. You're gonna hide in that corner. Can't reach us there. Almost there. And we're gonna get a mouse killed. I don't want to fight a cat. Oh man, both these options suck. Yeah. Take that and that. Uh-oh. I guess that we failed the 71%er, so we ended up getting Lunathia hurt. Whoop. Aww. Mouse friend helping. I wonder if we'd have gotten a cat friend if we'd done it the other way. That's the last time I explore anything. If it'll slow me down. Alright. We have a lovely little mouse. With half health. Oof. Yeah, that's not amazing. I see we've put our caster wizard, Fred Durst, into the front line. Why? Oh my god, this is such an incredible start to this. Sure. Like, it's so funny, especially because, like, everybody's just exactly the opposite of where we want them to be. Can't imagine how it managed to do that. Hey, Sponge, good to see you. Because, like, this is also a caster, but we've set her up to be a frontline caster. Forward. Matu can go on that side. Sure. Ooh, actually, Silk Step's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll do that. What cool things we got! Alright, that thing is equally strong against magic and regular attacks. This thing is a little weaker to magic. Hit this. Yeah, alright. Yeah, because now we can move here, interfuse with the flame, and since it's lost all of its magic resistance, we can kill it. Don't love having to deal with that, but we'll figure it out. There's another door in the back. Corner. And those both go into the same room. Should I withdraw from this one? Yeah, probably. And since Lunathia is invisible, let's go over here. Alright, Fred Durst. What are we gonna do? Destroyed the thing we're interfused with, so that's kind of unfortunate. Do this. Oh, right, we don't have weapons anymore. We just have flame hands. That's not what I meant to do, but oops. Hey, Wandering Newbie! Welcome, welcome.
Don't forget to Joker.
Hey, thanks. Crimson Dagon. Dragoon. Caught me in a fun day. Good to see everybody. We're having a very chill little strategy stream. Kind of starting a new campaign of Wildermyth, which is a really neat, like, tactics storytelling kind of thing. Because I can't do my regular roguelikes with my hand all fucked up. Had a bike accident, so I'm changing some of my stream right now. Good to see all of you. What are you up to? Here, let me just give a big shout out to Wandering Newbie. I'm sure everyone already knows how cool Wandering Newbie is, though, if you're here. And yeah, for everyone that came in, I'm Ilian. I do, normally, a lot of roguelikes, a lot of old PC games. We've been going through NetHack also, as I'm kind of learning it for the first time. I've been doing a thing on Mondays that I call DOS Cider, where I'm ranking all the DOS games. Definitely not a weird fool's errand, not at all. There's only like 9,000, so it'll just take me about the same amount of time I've ever been streaming. Let's move Zoltan up here. But yeah, this is a little, like, fantasy tactics game. Yeah, this is fine. Has a really neat magic system where you have to, like, split your soul into objects around the world. And the objects themselves kind of dictate what spells you can cast to a certain extent. Like, you can make, say, a barrel explode. So it would do wood shards, which would then shred their armor. Or you could, like, throw a fire from a fireplace at them or something. It's an interesting idea. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Good to see you, Lasslingen. And the other side of this is a really cool, like, storytelling thing. So Sepphoris is a character that we had on previous campaigns. So they're a legacy character. And at one point, they got touched by magic fire. And it's slowly eating them alive. It's making them very powerful because they can do all kinds of weird fire things. Also, they're definitely giving into the flames. Like, there's some really neat kind of curse things that happen to your characters. Or just good things. So I've got Splinter Blast from this. The problem is, it's on the other side, so I can't actually do that. Could move in here, and then a fast action interfuse, and try and hit the bard that way. Or just hit the thrust. Bone Lance, Discus. Hey, Grimith, good to see you. Stop something from running at us. Oh, there's so much stuff in here. Yes, maybe a bit of a bad idea to do this. Definitely want to interfuse with more things because this character also has an ability that spreads damage across their interfused items. Okay. Let's get in formation over here. Should have done this first, actually, because this one shreds armor. Although, if I do it... Yeah, right, that's the AoE, so I'm going to actually have to hit my team. I can't go far enough out. That's not a thing I want to do. Guess we'll wait. Yeah, we need to move Lunathia out of the way. Let's move her here. And then, hopefully... do a murder. Alright, there's one of the, like, 7 enemies in this room. Don't think there's a way I'm going to be able to get to. So I'm just going to move to there. Holy shit. Flame Man is pretty good. Okay, I'm going to try and stop this Seeker here. There we go. Not going to be able to move easily. So let's withdraw from this. Is interfusing the only magic system? I mean, there is, like, all the magic kind of things that Sepphoris is doing for being, you know, struck by elemental disease. But, yeah, no, other than that, like, the magicians are... They interfuse with things. That's their whole deal. They do it in, like, different ways sometimes. You can definitely do different builds. Like, Madu is currently interfusing with things to spread damage to them so that they can be a frontline tank, right? And the other one is doing more, like, elemental stuff. Like, you can focus on elemental, so, like, water from buckets, fire from fireplaces, things like that. Or you can do, like, I think wood also, maybe, for elementalism. Or you can focus on, like, more rocks and iron, things like that. Like, so there are different things that you can do, but essentially you're always going to want to have, like, these kinds of scenery items nearby, and then they'll be the fuel for what you're doing, yeah. You can sometimes, like, one of the abilities is to interfuse with enemies. So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do. Teleports in. Get him, Fred Durst. Characters can also get magic arms they use to shoot stuff. That's what I mentioned, right? Like, with Sepphoris. Sepphoris is extremely magic armed. Nice. Got a twofer. Let's use Zoltan to try and get the kill. You are max fire as far as I know. You're as hot as you're gonna get. It's all downhill from here. But can they get bear arms? Yes, there's literally... Yeah, I was gonna say, there is literally a bear transformation. I did know that. Did know that. Okay. So better warding and potency. Potency is gonna be more for, like, magic. So again, warriors that have some kind of magic thing going on. We already have that here. I mean, I guess that it's better than what we have. Slightly worse on armor, but in general, this campaign should be more worried about warding off magic. So I think that's going to be better for us. Get speed. Sure. Yeah, so as you win fights, the game gets harder by drawing different modifiers from a deck for all the different, like, enemy armies. This is the main enemy, but there's other nasties kind of lurking around. And then we have an Overland campaign. Yeah, it's not just magic, fair enough. Just wondering... The thing is that I wanted Zoltan not to be a potency warrior. I wanted another tank. So getting the potency armor is not really what I wanted. That being said, so that's why I was kind of like debating whether I wanted to replace it or not, because losing out on that armor might be a bigger deal. That being said, it had warding, so it's fine. Figured we'd be alright. Come on, buddy. Alright, we got an invader. Hey, bud. Thank you. Oh, yep. No. Hi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll say hello.
The boy.
Oh, what good boy. Yeah, for sure, Hippophant. It's not just magic. Good to see you, by the way. I know. What? Good boy. So we could secure it. We can do it fast. Give us extra items. I'm gonna just do the work fast. So let us heal up a little bit too. Oh, looks like we're having some fighting down there. Okay. So we get some resources. And we have a problem. How old is Lunathia? 40. Okay. Age does matter in this because a lot of time will pass across a campaign and eventually your heroes will retire. For a level 1, 40 feels old, if I remember correctly. Just thinking about how I'm going to make this character. I'd like to get like a dual-wielding hunter next, I think, if we can get another character started. Well, see how bad this is. Strength 6. I guess that is some, like, not fucking around kind of numbers, so we'll see how this goes. Buried near Numana Smelters, a thing the Mothman called Glimmerscene. Here's another mark. A Glimmerscene is a physical place where this world remains stitched together. It can be used for crossing over. We're aiming for the real Marshwoods now. Even experienced trackers get lost. Frogs and wrens jangle their voices, safe among reeds. Otherwise, the air is creeping quiet. But a Glimmerscene is quite fragile. Extreme care will be required to fit whole humans through. So therein lies your hope. Whatever the Thrixel are doing with your people, shepherding them all to Terrafract, I can only guess. But it is likely slow work. So they're kidnapping children and taking them into a land of dreams and nightmares? Cool. The trees pack wetly in. The stink of purified plant matter, or putrefied plant matter, furrows thick in noses, summoning snot. Puddles of mucus-like muck among the roots blog and quiver. Wouldn't mistake that for a fox den. Can't believe they're blogging. Truly, this is a festering swamp. Mothman said they were a couple ways down. Yes, we're also questing after the Mothman. Find another mud pit to slide in. Does it have to be you two? Oh, yeah, right. We also have a love triangle going on where Fred Durst and Matu Durst really like Sepphoris, both of them. But Sepphoris has chosen Matu, and poor jilted Fred Durst is stuck in the background. +5 survivors. I mean, I don't know why I'd want less survivors. So, I guess? Fred and Sephoris pick a squelchy path, trying to keep their steps on spongy old wood and the trustiest stones. Can't believe they didn't just try to turn on a lamp against Mothman. That was actually one of the first jokes, is them trying to use light torches. But he's not a bad guy. He's actually the one helping us. He's this weird green text. They soon discover a slick stairwell in the overgrown foundation of some forgotten structure. He seems like he's going to essentially be the narrator for this story. Yeah, we had a literal human torch, even. Feeling along close, gunky walls, ducking through wet curtains of lacy mold, to whatever's waiting below. So we split the party. I guess that's probably the downside, and why we get extra survivors for doing it this way. Okay. It's a lot of enemies. An unresting one. Ooh. Cool. Nice. Man. Magic Warrior, pretty good. Where is the other crew? Okay. I see. Oh boy. That's a lot of nope over there. Whew, that was nice. Splinter Blast. Wild Grasp to hold on to something. Bone Lance, which shoots through a few of them. Sad that fire's too far away. Dang. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you. Oh my god, that's a lot of friends. Huh. You know how I said that, Strength 6 was a problem? It's a problem. Yes. Oh, we have a raccoon on our fence. Is he still on there?
No, I heard the magpies going. I see. Look at he knew.
Oh.
The magpies were yelling, so I was like, "What's going on?" And I looked out the window and went, "Oh!" And the raccoon also went, "Oh."
Oh. So that's why Anyang's looking out the window so much.
Oh. That's exciting.
That is pretty exciting. Oh boy. Yeah, this could go wrong real fast. Well, in some amount of good news. Fire Dude is still real badass. See if we can maybe draw some attention. Fuck. Oh my god, it's just short. Yo, Boix, good to see you. How you doing today? Welcome, Raiders. You were doing Infinite Wealth, weren't you, tonight? I'm doing some tactics bullshit. Your opinion's going up as you get closer to the end of the game. I tended to find that with Yakuza. God, so many enemies here. And they decided not to go near that other team at all. Cool. That's not cool, by the way. I lied. Okay, Fred Durst. How about... Yeah. Not quite close enough. Ugh. Right? Yep. God, everything is just short. Oh my god, please. Let's do this just to take their attention. This is brutal. Hey, Chops, good to see you. God, everyone else is just stunned. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, at least we got some of the attention onto us. Boyks killed a guy, probably. No, it's Yakuza. You don't kill people. Well known. They do whole memes about it. Oh, God. This has gone so wrong. Well, Fred. I see. Well, what if we just fire leash? Bone Lance hits the most things, I guess? Yeah. I have 1 health on that character. Yeah. Her left leg destroyed, her spirit threadbare. Matu offers up a desperate request to the battle gods. You can keep the leg, just get me out of here. So we can keep the character, lose a leg. We can die, but deal a bunch of damage to everything to help everyone else. Or die and give everyone armor. It really just depends on how much we like this character. Kind of like her a lot. Being maimed is a pretty big downside. Yeah, the death system's great. Because you get this as an option the first time, and then the next time, well... There's also ways to, I think, eventually kind of... I guess not heal yourself, but change yourself so this wouldn't necessarily matter. Yeah, this fight was, like, look at what's going on. We walked into something we shouldn't have. Move that out of Sephoris's way. Get Sephoris down here. Great! It's unnerving in some way. Occlusion of all reason. Units that come near or are near have a chance of being stunned. Okay, so I guess we survived the stun chance, or maybe we're stunned after the turn. Well, that was very good. Oh, right! He's in love with Matu. Letting Matu die there would be something. That's why he got the Lover's Vengeance bonus. Oh, thank God. They're finally going to the character that can actually take some of it. Okay, that is the dog. Whew. Okay. That. Okay, hit like that. Move Lunathia to get protection. Actually, I might have wanted to Silk Step. And I could shoot. We're not killing either of these. Seems a lot safer to just not be around anymore, actually. Hold up. Oh, good. Poison. No, this fire is pink because I interfused. Yeah, it's to differentiate the interfused ones. Okay. Fairly successful, just lost a limb. Black Witch's Swipe. Huh. Seems better than Shovel. Alright, Lunathia gets dodge against ranged attacks. Reduce the cost of recruit jobs. And we get extra stunt. Thornfang is the dual wielding. Yeah, that one's amazing. I do really like Ember Arrows, though. Especially when we have a fire person and double mages to take advantage of, like, moving fire around. Familiar faces float from the shadows where they hid. They've changed. Grimy, hollow-eyed, they stare. But they are Sheerford folk, and they are alive. Came as quick as we could. Can't help but feel sorry, though. Sepphoris addresses them. Let's go, friends, you're free. Forget this pit and climb to the sun with me. Searching out human faces, they find just 49 of the lost. But they're survivors. They clamber from the nests of rotting vegetation that have presumably been provided for them. Fred, you're... Here you are, found some... No one go too far too quick. It's still the swamp. It'll take days of warm coaxing to crack the cold trauma that's frozen their faces grim. But it's a start. You'll be okay, Elise. Or Elsie. Oof. God damn. God damn. Oh, okay. Because wasn't the name of this campaign Mothman or Moth and Eluna? Something like that? Or Moth and Elune? Took her away like the others, but she never took her up the tunnel? Eluna and the Moth? Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I see. Door made out of spider string. It was like they wove it, kind of, in the air. It appeared. Went somewhere else. I don't know. But they took people through. One by one. Everyone seemed to want to go. Sounds like the Glimmer scene. Like what the Mothman said. Called it the door. People would go through and they'd come back once time had passed. Except they'd look like monsters and they wouldn't talk. This is a very, Lovecraft adventure, huh? This enemy in particular. Kind of feels like, oh god, what's the one? There's the movie from the guy that did Reanimator. The humans are such easy prey. Is it just From Beyond? I think it might just be From Beyond. Yeah, that was the one. Where they just, like, get the right frequency to separate, like, into another reality, and that reality just warps them horribly. So I'm pretty sure she died. Well, I hope she did. Jeez. I should also, I mean, she'd ask me to say thank you. We tried to escape, me and Luna. We did try, but they caught us. Thank you for coming to get me. You proved my sister right. They trekked towards home. Later searches only stir the bones. If something called a glimmer scene exists here, it seems beyond human access. No sign of the girl's sister appears. Was that the end? Yeah, wow. Oof. I actually just raced that chapter. I did it in literally the fastest time possible. Because there was nothing else infested. Or, no, there was one left. Oh, man. Yeah, we did nothing. Oof. Huh. That does mean that the enemy doesn't get time to power up either. We could have done a lot of scouting and stuff, but just kind of didn't. Lenathia found that nothing quite cooled her heart like putting saplings into soil and watching them rise. Madu and Sephoris were married one spring night. Good thing we didn't let her die and let her lose a leg instead. The people of Mount... Well, maybe Fred Durst is sad, though. Now she'll never get her chance. Lenathia would always find excuses to visit Shaylin's smithy. Her pan wouldn't sit flat. Her fire poker wasn't pokey enough. Whatever reason, it had absolutely nothing to do with the strikingly handsome Smith, who sometimes brought his work there. Zoltan just became Catman. Sure, sure. How's the recovery going? Terrible, Joku, but thank you. Yeah, I went and saw a doctor today. I think I hurt my shoulder bad, too, on top of my hand. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait for imaging, which is going to be, instead of down the hall when I first went to the hospital for the bike accident, 5 or 6 weeks. So, see how things are going in the meantime, because I have a lot of weddings to do photos of in between then and now. And yeah, if I can't work that, that means we have to hire someone else to do that for me. And work with my wife on those days. Which is a pretty terrible expense to have to do. But we'll come to that if we have to. We'll see. Right now, my shoulder's not too bad. We learned to devalue legs because of Noida. True. You do not want too many legs. I was gonna say you cannot have enough legs, but actually you can't have few enough legs. Fuck legs. Trusted his whole collection to a local kid. I'm okay, are you? Come stand with me. I'm remembering too much. Alright. 4 years passed. Now we've got some time to buy different things. Essentially level up our characters in little ways. Wild Woven. When Lenathia is hidden, she gains extra potency. Okay. That lowers speed, though. So when you kill an enemy, you get a bunch of crit chance until you crit again. It's neat too. And this one's just really strong. Red Haspin. This kind of does everything. I don't love the 0 warding. I kind of feel like I just want this one. Means we need more hides. I could just wait. Realistically, we should get armor that's any star level before getting 2 stars. Lose a little speed, lose the warding, but bunch of armor isn't bad. This is supposed to be a frontline character, essentially. Although, potency's so big, even for this character. I guess it's spell damage, not potency, though, which isn't quite the same. Yeah, there's potency. Below half health, she gains potency. Dang, I kind of want to wait for that one too. Alright, I like that for Fred Durst. There we go. And that'll be our craft for now. Never trust a dream you dream in moonlight. Take care if you lie under the the windows cast. Even gaps as slender as moonbeams will admit a skilled weaver's needle. It's black here, in the dark between book and shelf. But oh, Trillium Moon. You don't seem real. Pow, Flitch. He's up, I'm only saying so. But I'm out on the ocean, behind the bookcase. Sepphoris won't believe I found it. Wonder if he'd be mad if I woke him. Depends what kind of dream he's having, I guess. Oh hey, there's something jumping out of the waves. Falls through a hole in the shifting waters. Am I the only one who can do something? The sheep certainly won't help. So Fred hops over the woolly misted sea. Drips limb by limb into darkness. And now she's inside a shadowy cell where odorless lamps emit little more than haze. Who are you? Is that Fred? Fred Durst? Wow. Can I get your autograph? Thanks for naming our characters, chat. It's very good. Alright, there's Luna. Huh, you are seeing me again. How'd you get in here? Do they know? You're in my dream. Dream, you keep saying you're dreaming. If you're not one of their tricks, if you're really Fred Durst. Maybe you got here through dreaming. Do you know what happened to my little sister? Elsie? We found her. She's safe. She's safe? If any of us are. Wait, which one's the dream? This feels too real. Where are we meant to be? Somewhere else. Okay. Good. Browse through the world. It's like, from beyond a dim door, a drone enters the room. distant light grows. The noise vibrates in every unfirm stone. Trouble? Fred, if you can leave here, you need to do it. I'm going to find you, and I don't know if... How do we save you? We'll come and get you out. Actually, we need is to find another one of those glimmer seams, right? The sense of threat, and you won't ever get close. My sister's strong. Tell her Can you be sure they'd detect us? Well, the longer I've been here, the more it seems they have some other perception. A sense attuned to the forces inside things. Their essences, or whatever you'd call it. A group of you would be like thunder to them. You'd be throwing your lives away for a person who's been gone so long. I can barely even remember Elsie's face. I'll come alone then. Dream fades. Several days pass before she's missed. Sepphoris, you fucking idiot. Hey! Didn't I have a wife? God damn it. God damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so there's all this area here. So we've got infestation here too. And this is where we're supposed to end. Get rid of these infestation tiles anyway. I don't think we want to recruit. Yeah, we're probably fine. One fateful night. Excuse me. Something about that rock makes me shiver. A tall black finger of stone angles out of the earth, points to a pale bloated moon. Its surface should shine, but the stone seems to eat all light. It looms dull and terrible. Thank you, kitty. He's complaining because he decided to lay right in front of my screen. Witch stone, they call it. Dark and tall and thirsty. Yeah, I've seen some thirsty tall witches. It said if you don't offer it a joyous memory, it'll lay a curse on your back. Jeez. Zoltan don't believe in this shit. Aren't you frightened of the witch's curse? Frightened Madu. If I sacrificed the memory to every spooky-looking rock I came across, I wouldn't even remember my own name. Zoltan, by the way. Flips hair back. Fuck yeah, Zoltan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Matu is inhabited. God fucking damn it. Oh no. Alright, I thought that would maybe mean that we didn't get anything. But, shit. That's good, right? It might be, is the thing. I don't know, like, Madu only has one leg. Maybe the witch that's inhabiting her has two. There you go, perfect. Or maybe she has one as a spare, so they can each have one. kind of want some hides. So this is where we could maybe get a second group and have, like, one group scouting, the other group going to fight monsters kind of thing. Building stuff. But I think we're fine. This has been okay. Glam Wild has been revealed. Got a Thrixel infestation. They make for the cover of trees. Day dies. Shadows feather the trunks. Stories flicker in the mind. I'm going to take a quick look, actually. Prosthetic. Yeah, okay. Oh, we got the pet rat. Oh, that's awesome, because the rat that we had when we were small. I think that means that it might actually... Yeah, like, I think that it comes along. That's so good. So there's probably little events that it'll affect, actually. There's some really cool stuff in this game. Just wanted to see if we knew anything about the witch, but it's keeping that secret for now. They say a hero used to belong to these lands. A towering woman who wore an antlered helm, wielded a blade of flashing gold. Oh? Creaking boughs speak to the breeze. Rista Trundle, she was called, and her sword was named Avenger. Protected the people, the goodly beasts, the trees. Yeah, Lady Gaga's real name, exactly. Though, she never had love or friendship. But that's a sword. Yeah, and the story's about the end of her life. It was said she laid her sword to rest. Not like a tool, but as you'd bid a tired friend to sleep. Or, you know, to send them up to a farm upstate. Or like, don't worry. This sword is living in another stone somewhere. Far away. Great, bugs again. Draw the blade. Okay. Well, chat. What do we think? What would Zoltan do? I feel like Zoltan would just immediately grab the blade, right? Guarding its resting place might get us inhabited by another spirit. You never know. We could get double cursed. Hey, Ferret, good to see you. Ooh, a sword and a guard, one of each. Second the guard. All right, we're gonna guard it this time. It's earned its peace. Guard might get us the friendly ghost to fight the spooky ghost. Who says that it's a spooky ghost? It's just a witch's ghost. She was tall, dark, and thirsty. That's not necessarily bad. I know that describes a lot of people that I know, okay? Oh my god, I'm one short. Okay, we can stand here then. Means we can't get it to enchant our stuff because we are a fire spirit and this is a water spirit, but we can at least get a legacy point, which is still really good. Well, couple nasties. A lot easier than the last fight we had so far. Dang. Can't get close enough to the flame to use it. Splinter Blast, only one. Dang. Could also interfuse with this fire. Then it doesn't go out. So that's kind of useful. You know, I'm just going to move here. Yeah. Get that counter instead. God, those things are awful. The way they break up formation just sucks. Okay, that was more of a problem than I realized. Shit. Going a little Leroy on myself there, yeah. Oh, right. She has just an aura that does that. Kind of rad. Let's fire leash it up. Whew. Okay. You know, I'm okay with them ignoring him a little bit. Sure. Yeah. I wish they had a lance or something to shoot through both of those. Oh, there's Bone Lance. Okay. Do that then. Oh, I can't quite hit both of them anyway. Dang. Still, not bad. Come on, buddy. Whew. Took a pretty big risk with Sepphoris there, and really shouldn't have. Battle Dance. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, so he still has actions, he can move up to half his speed as a free action. So we can move after attacking, essentially. Right. Extra reaction strikes. Yeah, Battle Dance is pretty okay. Battle Dance Plus is kind of unreal, if I remember. I'll go for Battle Dance. Let's give it to the Witch Lady. She's had the most interesting story so far, so I want to keep her alive. Like, pet rat inhabited by a spooky witch rock, missing a leg, got married. She's had a real adventure so far. You think it's that simple? Behind him, a powerful radiance envelops the sword. What's it? Oh, the brilliance is blinding. The sound is muffled. Then, Zoltan is somewhere else. Oh, you're strong, you and your friends. The moon appears solid, but motes of spectral dust waft from her skin like armor. From her skin and her armor. Ugh, you're sloughing off on me. You're Lady Gaga? Yes, I was. You weren't expecting such a beauty, were you? You're sloughing off on me. I mean, spectrally, but still. I once carried this sword, Avenger. Till I was quite old, we fought and won together. But she never did like to take a life. And never did I like to make her. She. Oh, sure. She was a spirit once. Oh, yeah, no, this matches up with most of the stuff that happens in this game. Her home and mine buried. Burned. And that was when we formed our pact. To avenge our families, our homes, to fight as long as we could. You became a legend, you both did. When my strength was gone, I returned her to rest, here among these stones. But still the land needs heroes, protectors, avengers. I'm beyond this world now, but I've kept watch, to find those who might carry my mantle. She's eager to run beside you, to grant you her strength if you'll have her. I don't know what that means, but I suppose if she'll... Sudden flare sunders the fabric of this ethereal realm. Zoltan feels mist against his eyelids and opens them. Sword is nowhere to be seen. Zoltan, what just happened? Hello, Avenger. The rabbit wiggles her damp nose vindictively. Oh, we got a pet rabbit! Holy shit. Okay. So instead of the sword, we got the spirit. The sword became a bunny, yes. I mean, it was always a bunny. Now it's just more bunny-like than normal. Yep. Pet Rabbit Avenger. +1 bonus damage, just straight up. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And it might do other things, too. Just, like, inside of stories. Hmm. 20 legacy points. This is infested. Let's go scout this one. Hopefully stop it from spreading. What's there? Got a cold campfire built, but it never burned. Any insight? Seems like a place Fred'd choose. There's that creek we passed, this climbable pine. If it's hers, at least we know she's alive. She should have scattered it. Even if she had to leave suddenly. If she built it at all, I don't know. Something's not right. Something hasn't been right. Guess we just have to hope to find her soon. They really don't see it. And they'll never be able to. Come on, Fred. This place is dangerous for us both. Uh-oh. Fred went into the dream! Idiot. Oof. Level 6? And it feels like we're weaker than before, not stronger. Now might be a recruit opportunity moment. God, all these are infested too. Plus, there's a few people hurt. A decisive greed wagon. New recruit. Sure. We could also pick from Legacy. Oh, could grab Ghidorah greed wagon. God, I can keep 2 things. Once per combat, Ghidorah's gains an action point. And attack actions only cost 1 action point. 2 action points instead of 1. So we can just attack 3 times. Also, she got grabbed by a Gorgon and is turning to stone. You know, like you do. Yeah, I'm kind of like, we could attack a lot doing this. We've also got Kobe Leg and Medshow Geld. Nah, we'll go with Ghidorah. I think we'll do a Legacy one. Oh, it's 5 instead of 3, though. That's the difference, right. Still, let's go Legacy. We've got a lot of LP. Ghidorah Greedwagon's just slaying a monster. I've slain lots of monsters. God damn, please. Nasty thing was trying to creep up from the forest. Ghidorah took care of it, though. It was something to watch. It was gross. It wasn't just a fight, it was a performance. I swear I saw her stop to look back at us and wink multiple times. Yeah, she's doing 4 attacks turn. She fucking kicks ass. Where's she now? By the barns, cultivating a fan club. Hell yeah. First one's free. They're at Groveville then? Well, just the one. So not at the moment anymore. They make plans and they get chewed up, huh? Sounds like you had quite a knack for taking them down, though. Looking for that. Zoltan. The Kestrel Assembly. I've heard of you. Dark Greedwagon. We've heard of you, too. Alright. We have a person now. Now we just gotta prepare them. Help them pack. Oof. Alright. Bunch more Thrixel. So you're constantly incentivized to not, like, uncover every tile. Because the enemy does get harder and harder while you're also getting stronger. And sometimes, like, you might get a setback anyway, right? You might get inhabited by a cursed witch rock. Well, that might be good. Or haunted by a bunny sword. This game kicks ass. Is that enough? Guess it's gonna have to be. Yeah, 'cause it's about to attack anyway. Moss. Does it tell you what being inhabited does? Not until it matters. No, that's the great part. It does not tell you until it's too late, essentially. Then it lets you know, which honestly I appreciate. It's a great way to do it. I feel like I've seen this story. Maybe not. The gold and green are king and queen, warming each other through winter. That sounds cute. You can step closer. Do not think you risk blasphemy standing before this ordinary and pretty basin. It's not a good time if there's no risk of blasphemy. I've got a witch inside me. The events do have a link to the wiki in the upper right. They do, yes. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know, you can. I prefer not to. Yeah, she was tough on the nerves. I was bothered. I was bothered before. And then I walked upon this place, and I don't know. There's a lot of heavy things. If you want me to tell you I've got anxieties, yeah, maybe even fears, I guess I can admit it, that stuff. It keeps me busy, I sometimes think. It helps, doesn't it? Counting what there is left to lose, counting what you still treasure. I rove around these parts, to look at the moss, bend down to look at the clover, to run my fingers through the moss and clover and smell the damp earth and stones. Washing your hands in the moss and clover can clean away the hurt, the guilt, the worry. That's nice, but I have responsibilities, I guess, that I have to get to. Oh, right. God damn it. I just recruited a character for this exact... I needed it for this fight. So essentially, we can just, like... This Dryad or Druid or whatever seems chill. Yeah, they're also taking away my character. If we... Or wait, no. Okay, I don't think they're saying to wait here. There's sometimes where I think that I've gotten into, like, dream areas or something, and a character will stay there for, like, a month or until, like, the next forward jump in time in the story. I think that she's giving us something, is what it is, right? Okay. The sash isn't to make us stay there, I don't think. God, we're just gonna collect every curse that we possibly can. Every, like, curse and weird enchantment that's gonna twist us, and then we'll just let them all fight it out inside of us. God. Hey, Witch Spirit, fight this Dryad. This seems a blessing. Yes, but also, like... I mean, again, for example, Sephoris' blessing was... Getting lost in a dream is effectively character death. You misunderstood. I was saying that it, like... They might come back in the next chapter and get, like, a bunch of bonuses for it. But... I need them now. They'll disappear for a while. They'll not die. Like, there might be an event, like, I don't know if there is one like this, but there might be an event where they get the choice to stay in this clearing for a while, and then they're gone for the chapter, they come back, and they have their leg regrown, but, like, out of moss and stuff, right? Because this is a weird moss realm. And it's like, oh, they're like a plant elemental now, and now they're no longer maimed. And so then they can, like, re-die again and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just making something up, but that kind of thing can happen. And same with, like, what Ghidorah is saying, where you said that this seems like a blessing. Like, yeah, Sepphoris touching the flame was also a blessing, or seemed like a blessing, but if you don't want to become a fire spirit, like, it kind of... It has its own costs, right? Like, it wants to slowly become more and more of you. Only a small sweet thing? Oh god, don't take small sweet things from strange ladies in the woods in this game. The others await Matter's arrival, readying for a battle at Braden Waterworks. You're quite beautiful, you know? There's some fine fellas your age. Who's saying this? We play alley games. Wait, what? No, I'm... Jay, do you wanna come meet some fellas in the alley? We getting tussle? I'm good, thanks. Keep the sash. You hope they remember who they are to the end. A moss girdle. Nice. It's a good item. Oh! We don't care about warding here. This is all the, like, Draven? Essentially goblins. The Gorgon transformation is weird because it was never fully implemented. It has limbs, but you can't get them. Oh. That's really unfortunate. Especially because this game got DLC, and they never implemented the Gorgon thing? It's kind of rare for how good this game generally is. Right. So we'll go first. If anything goes near us, we can shoot. We could heroism. We can only do that one time a battle. We get like a lot of actions that turn. Doesn't make sense when we can't see them yet. I'd have to use one action just to go here. Can move and attack 3 times. It's not bad. I think there's better things to do. Got some cover. Let's just shoot this one. Yeah, I'm like, be very careful. Alright, stay very still, Zoltan. I gotta do a thing. That. And horrifically burn that one. Oh, right. They regen over time. They're real obnoxious. Let's go back to Guardian. I want to move these like, warriors up to the front line. Get them at the door. Thank you. Do I want a silk step? Yeah, why not? No reason not to. So anyways, I came in blasting and missing. Fuck. So we go here, we get flank bonuses. We'll swap weapons so we can stab. Need our frontline mage up on the front line. And I'll set up for heroism for next turn, I think. Yeah. Ow. Really? Sepphoris comes in and just turns it to ash, apparently. Thanks. Good help. Short of being able to go where I want to do. Could interfuse and still move twice, I think? Yeah. I don't remember if we get more experience if lower level characters get the kills. So I'm not sure if I should bother. Because realistically, pretty sure just walking over here and clicking's good enough. Alright, well... Jesus. It's a pretty good character. This is why we did the dumb thing and, like, walked into a room. Zoltan could use a shield, then? Sure. Draven are usually good about leaving supplies that are actually useful. Ah. Guess we missed this one. It was with that toothy fellow back there, wasn't it? Wow. care of itself or won't. Zoltan. Cold. Also, Sephora's trying to be nice, but you're gonna cook that bad boy. I could fix it up. You could? With Mr. Firehands. Uh-huh. Might take a little while. Lots of oven mitts. It's got done slaughtering its master. Yep. And that was necessary. But saving lives, even small ones, is the reason I'm here in the first place. Fair. Maybe 2 weeks? 2 weeks? It's noble and all, but we do have actual enemies. Sephora's is gonna have little adventure doing like a whole wildlife sanctuary. This is a weird arc all of a sudden in this anime adventure. Heard of beach episodes. You ever just watch a character fuck off and have like a 3-episode thing about like, no, I'm starting a zoo. 5 experience per card opponent plays, divided evenly amongst party. Okay, fair enough. It's okay, just lose our best character for a while. Oh, for crying out loud. Don't stay too long, okay? Bird! That's the thing, is I just want a cool bird. I'm pretty sure Hot Hands gets a bird friend out of it. That's why I stayed. Treat the bird. God. Okay, that's pretty good. We have to select it as a task. Fine, we'll just scout ahead, I guess. Bird. Alright then, let's go find the others. 5 different pets. Nice. Hey, Egrets, good to see you. Incursion. Thrixel in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes and hallowed places. Okay. Right. The incursions are not great. Incursion size 3, strength 8. Cool. Go back to scouting later. So now we could prepare a defense. And set up a fight here. I think we have time for tier 2. I might even have time for 3. Doing this is very useful, by the way. Okay, let's just wait until it comes. And then we'll do the fight. And they're destroying our home city again. No problem. Okay, we'll get 2 farmers also. The Thrixel have come. Fight with cunning. Or charge into battle. I got a bird. Let's charge. Ah, filled with fine courage. Okay, so we got the successful roll. So we get courage and speed. +2 damage and potency for 3 turns. Okay, only for 3 turns. There. I was like, holy shit, that's the whole fight. That's pretty wild. And we have Danbaron Linnaeus as our farmer friends here. Can also just call down a big attack because of the tier 3 defenses. Nice. Alright. Let's Silk Step and go next to the flame. Yes, yeah, you can cheat in a lot of extra characters. Worried by what's in here. So Ghidorah, Zoltan go this way with Sepphoris. Everyone else this way. It's probably fine. No, that's why I said, oh, you've got plenty here already, so you only get 2 filler guys. No, I think that actually that depends a lot more on the defenses that we have here. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember exactly for that one. We're gonna go down to the south here. Yeah. I'm worried about what's maybe in here. It's probably secure, but I don't want to get flanked. However, I don't really want to send my best character in there alone. So let's do this. Gonna break down my own cover. You're pretty sure the carp farmers are based on how many characters you have? Okay, fair enough. It's been a while. You can get like 4 or 5 of them if you don't have much of a party. Alright. Yeah, you can get a ton of people in this mission. Heroism might be a bit overboard here.
Don't forget to Joker.
Thanks, Ghidorah. I'll try not to. Let's get some ember arrows. Nice. Gonna wait with that one, and you can go up here. Kill all enemies. Sounds easy. So whirl so that I could just keep moving. Can leap up to half my speed as a free action. Rain death! Let's get him. Kinda don't need to whirl, we'll just do Guardian. I think that we've cleared out basically all of it. This wasn't a particularly strong incursion. It is the first one of this game. Sentinel will leap if we have anything come into view. For arrows. Sure. So I have to break this if I want to get through. Send Zoltan up ahead. Move Ghidorah. Can Ghidorah shoot any of them from here? No. Let's go there then. Wow, those things are really easy. Hadn't fully looked at their stats. I was treating this as a real encounter. Alright. Well. That's obnoxious. Base damage and range increased. So Indignance is that when an enemy gets into range, they just automatically take damage from us. So now they'd start taking 2 from 2 squares away. It's pretty good. This too, though. Vigor Flow is kind of amazing. Open Mind, Vigor Flow is a really neat build. We already have more of, like, the tank side of things. I think I Open Mind. Vigor Flow seems amazing on my fire guy if they were a mystic. Yes. Yeah, if you can get a fire mystic in that way, you can do some cool things. A lot of different things you can do, for sure. I mean, it's amazing on a lot of things. We can do Open Mind. I feel like we can get Indignance to happen again. And now we need to go up here. Shit. Maddie must follow a recurring dream, so we lose a character for a little while. Alright, sure. The Last Resort. I think we can actually still dismiss it even after this. Or, like, put it off for a little while. I wanted the wisdom to release my fears. They burned like blue flame. They roared out of depths to claim me. Sephoris, you remember those times I've woken in a burning sweat? If you decline it in the event, it's just declined. No, but I think that afterwards you can remove the characters from that queue. And then just bring them back to the regular thing they were doing. And it'll still stay there. Don't worry about it, but what? It's not serious? When I asked you to come with me on a little trip, I didn't tell you how far we might be going. I didn't tell you our destination is a place I've dreamed of all my life, or that I worry death waits for us there. But you see, following a dream is kind of a last resort. It's for those who can't go back to sleep. Wow. Oof. So that's just all the big characters, huh? So, oh, no. I think... yeah, we can do this. And it still stays there. Dang. Go here. Dang, didn't have time. The Thrixel have come. Yeah, charge at them. So we have less defenses this time, but Not a big deal. Still 2 farmers. Like, now we get a level 1 volley of arrows. Nathia here? Dang. 28%er. Didn't really have a whole lot of faith in that one, I'm gonna be honest. Cool. Should Zoltan just wander off alone? Kind of suggesting that. Yeah, great. Cool. Let's do that. And I'll bring Ghidorah over to help with that. Nice. Oh, damn. Okay, didn't quite expect that. It's okay, we just got it a little dead. Oops. Now it's back to a regular thrust. Sometimes the clicking's a little weird on those, like being able to select them. There's still gonna be more spawning somewhere. Oh! Oh! There's that whole area. And this one. Oh, okay. I was expecting there to be a spawn point over there. I hadn't scrolled all the way. I thought there was just like a little bit of fog of war over that direction. Ugh, that's obnoxious. Guess we start going back. Interfuse with that, sure. Could withdraw from something. Like, that's not going to be useful anymore. We're Silk Steps, so we can kind of just scout around. I say immediately getting discovered. Thankfully, Ghidorah can handle herself. Not bad. We're on the Ember spot, so I guess we're just waiting. You... Nice. I'm gonna move in front. Oh, that's fine. Them not getting a turn does not matter. They're just meant to be a wall anyway. Perfect. Good job, wall. I'm gonna one-shot this big worm. Okay, we stay in cover. It's not bad. Yeah. Nothing we have is going to be close. That was actually really dumb. Should have stolen fire from this one and moved it. Now I'm just removing the ember that she needs for her ability. Whoops. Kind of funny. Oh! Ugh! Split into smaller guys. Gross. Smaller guys, and they're both named Will. Ooh, almost level 5. Almost. Alright, gotta rebuild. Right. So now there is... shouldn't there have been an opportunity that we saw somewhere? Is that how it worked? Yes, there it is. Okay. So we can continue on their quest. Send the rest to scout here again. Seems fine. See, Ghidorah, I was right. There's a way to, like, accept it, but then go back to what you were doing and just keep it as an opportunity on the map. The game's pretty nice about that for the most part. I was glad that I remembered that correctly, because I would have felt really bad if I missed it. A thick-grown woodland seems to invite them under its boughs. Wood and damp and the summer herbs that grow here all combine for a heady, fragrant zest in the air. I love my wood zesty. You can imagine lovers might come here, caught up in some blazing, forbidden tryst. Why are you using blazing? Not everything's a fire metaphor. Jesus. And then a guy, he's made of fire, and he thinks everything's fire. Hey, who are you dingots? Sitting up camp at my doorstep. Get away from my omen stones. Oh. Sorry? Ask his name. Ain't no need for that. I didn't see you had weapons. You outlaws, don't have to kill me. No, we're just startled. He's old. Good observations. My name's Madu, this is Forrest. Sorry about him, we're from far away. You're the strange sorceress from my dream. Oh no, that's just the witch soul inside of me. My name is Karsten Rhymeness. Karsten of Omens is how I'm known in Malrithford. And now, it seems... Please come with me. I want to trust him, but we don't know him. Let's be wise. Alright. The woodland fellow leads them among the trees, to the door of his secluded home. Be welcome. There's bark cheese and brined pork. Ugh. Also upon my table, please find enlightenment. Oh shit, he's got a bong? Yeah, there it is. These old beams have stood me well. Chose a lucky spot. But I had the advantage of dreaming it. See, I've had dreams since I was a small boy. Bong, bottle of absinthe. Yeah, same thing. Maybe a little of both. God, oh, who was it recently? There was something in the news about, like, how bong water... There was something about news with it, where, like, somebody had made a law where, like, if they were around thinking that people were drinking bong water to get high, and so, like, yes, that's what it was. There's a woman who got arrested, and she's being charged with trafficking because there's bong water in her car, and there's enough residue, like, in the bong water to say that that's enough drugs that she was going to, like, sell the bong water and get people high off of that. Yeah.
Very
God.
nice.
What a thing. Hey, thanks for the follow. Just total bullshit. Like, yeah, no. That'll get people high and not just immediately make them vomit. Totally. It's definitely not a prank that was pulled on people in, like, high school when they didn't know what that was. I wouldn't know anything about that. I never had that played on me. Shut up. I never drank any bong water and then immediately vomited because, oh my god. Yeah, she's gonna go and take it to an industrial refiner to make pure cocaine from it, obviously. Just ridiculous. Just, ugh. It was, I think that it wasn't weed was part of the thing. Like, it was like... Although, no, they were saying that it was meth, but, like, who does meth in a bong? Like... You smoke it, but you're not doing it in a bong. That ain't weed. Yeah. Anyway. Like, but still, what a bullshit way of interpreting the law. Fentanyl was the one. That sounds like cops needing emergency care if they, like, yes, touch a dusting of it. Yes. Kill the cop in your head by imagining a little dusting of fentanyl. Yeah, there's a whole thing where fentanyl cannot be absorbed through skin, but there's, like, videos all over the place of cops, like, going over and picking up, like, a bag, and then they're like, oh, it's got fentanyl in it! Oh, and like having a fake seizure on the ground because they're like, oh no, he's ODing! And it's like, that's not... How do people do the drug if you OD by touching it? That's not how drugs work. Cops get anxiety attacks from being near fentanyl. If you're being generous, I'd say that most often they're faking it. You get a lot of time off with pay. Woo, that's some good shit. Yeah. Also, it helps to then like make people that are on drugs like that seem like really scary, dangerous addicts, right? Like, oh man, can you imagine like a normal person, all you have to do is just touch it. But these people, like, they smoke it. They're inhuman. It's totally that. It's ridiculous. Anyway, well, let's stay on a fun topic. God, keep on hitting my camera so I can talk with my hands. Yeah, are you a bad enough dude to rub drugs? It's so ridiculous. He uses so much drugs, he's built a resistance to it. Yeah, it really is a way to, like, demonize the people that use as being, like, these inhumanly built people that will have a drug that, like, oh my god, like, it almost instantly kills anyone who's normal, but these people are so sick that they'll do it anyway. Like, that's so much of, like, weird propaganda, anti-drug type stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't do fentanyl. I haven't done fentanyl. Don't do fentanyl. Not a good idea. It's a bad drug. But, like, people are doing it because it feels good to take, not because it, like, immediately makes you feel like you're going to die. Like, I mean, I knew... One of the people that I knew at one point who ended up being houseless... I guess I'm not getting off the subject. Who ended up being houseless after I knew him for a little while, and then I knew him again later. Like, I saw him later. It was at a summer camp. And he disappeared for a while, and it turned out he was homeless at the time. He was houseless. Because what happened was, at the summer camp, he got a horrific injury. Got hooked on opioids in the hospital while recovering for, like he, like, broke his spine in 3 places kind of thing. Like, he was fucked up. He shattered himself. And got addicted to the opioids inside of the hospital. They didn't wean him off appropriately. And then he was a drug addict. Like, that's it. That's all it takes. It's not like you need to be some weirdo. Yeah, thankfully he had people come and help him clean up and get him out of that, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that that's, like, typical of everybody, but at the same time, like, everyone has a story. The idea that, like, people that use drugs are some kind of horrific monsters is just, ugh, it's so gross. Obviously, we need to fund a drug enforcement unit where we force feed members as many drugs as possible, make them immune to fentanyl dusting. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Oh, they threw me out of the city because I burned down all those houses. I mean, it wasn't me. It was a stray cinder from something. Yep. I know that feeling. I have a witch in me. I knew it would happen. I told my mother and alien father and left before the drunk showed up. My parents got to stay and live happily and visited me often in later years. Convenient scapegoating, yep. Or he's a liar. Who knows? We just met him. Life out here has been lonely sometimes, yeah, but rewarding in many ways. He seems to be an honest sort. Time to time, folks come, they drink from the well of sights my dreams have filled in me. Oh, he is going to get us to drink the bong water. And now you've come, Maru. I'm creaking through my final years, but you've got the gift to be the next woodland seer. He's gonna make us drink it and then just be like, oh my god, I can't believe you drank it. Oh, it's such a good prank. We have our water of seeing, fucking idiots. Meanwhile, Hot Hands is back in the camera, yeah. Madu. Yes, it would be the birth of a tradition, which will only strengthen the magic, and the years I see left for you, you can help keep this world safe. Though not in the way you've done. I'll teach you. We do have time for that. See, yeah. I don't think I want to just lose Madu. Madu has this whole thing going on with, like, the prosthetic leg, the pet rat, the witch inhabiting her. I feel like I need to just mention the witch every once in a while until it happens, just to kind of, like, call it into existence. Yeah, we got plans. I'm not meant for this kind of thing. What I don't understand is why you've come. Seems you have some other purpose. Your dream led us here. Do you think this... Ah, a monster. Oh, sure. Of an enemy that we haven't fought yet, and so they're pretty weak, comparatively. I think it's just these two. Oh my god. Really just short. Well, we'll just go Sentinel then. Let's see if I can just kill all of them right now. No, I'm not going to be able to. Yes, we stunned. Dang. So close. And done. 14 damage. Good god. Wow, and you were gonna sacrifice your life to sit here on this farm and stop these things. We stopped them in like 2 minutes. Just wrecked that old guy's whole life. Nice. Extra potency. So we could do Battle Dance, Mark Prey. Oh, okay, so we always get a flank? That's cool. Kind of feel like we're doing enough damage. Endurance might be the thing we want. Battle Dance is cool, too. We tend to be further back, though, with that Cone of Flames. Yeah, I think we Endurance. Some good stuff, for sure. Extra speed, lower the armor. Lower the accuracy, and lower the dodge. I'm just gonna salvage it. After the fighting's done, the grateful Karsten throws a small feast to thank them. The Woodland Seer, it seems, never foresaw this possibility. Dipshit. What did he give you? Ooh. Keepsake, something you used to wear. Anyone could use it. Ah, dreams are about changing fate, not accepting it. Madu. Going to ask whether I'll think about it. The what if, staying with Karsten and seeing if I could do what he does. I mean, that would require us getting a divorce. That was kind of a big thing, actually, to be fair. Yeah, will I regret it? Like a safer career, I'll say that. Got you to fill my heart with. Yeah, you'd think so. last resort, I could always go back. That's a fun little bit. Stunt chance, +6. Who do I want stunting the most? Everybody's at 15 still. Could go up on her. Normally I've liked it on a hunter. Sure. That's the one with heroism too, so they can get 4 attacks. 4 attacks with a bunch of stunt. Seems like a good idea. Oh, upgrade our pet rat. When Madu ends her turn by moving, she gains +30 dodge. Goes away. That's pretty sick. Get endurance, compulsion, briefly interferes with their enemy, force them to move. I kind of feel like upgrade the erratic movement. It's very much like endurance. But then it's also doing something with the rat, which I think is interesting. Maybe the rat has more on its tree that we don't know of. So that seems like the right thing to upgrade. Okay, done that one. Amending Path. A passing pilgrim saves Lunathia's life. Trekking the narrow fall roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Lunathia's chest, shoots barbs through her veins, rouses her in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far, she's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening. Look, yell at me if you want, but if you die, everyone will blame me. We're camping here. Sit down, drink some water. As Madu goes to gather firewood for the night and morning, Lunathia eases down, cradling herself, sipping from her canteen. And oddly enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad off, aren't you, Earth Daughter? You look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm Esri, no one worth fearing, pilgrim of an order that's never been popular, a god who'd never asked to be popular. Whoever you are, The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Lunathia's pulse, holds a coin before her mouth, then an ear to her upper chest. I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear. That's good. How long have you... 3 days. Just 3. Who are you? Ah, you her friend? More than that, maybe? Well, that woman's suffering from igochora, rare disease. Folks get it in fall, and a wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Well, or nearly, I suppose I should say. Oh, are we going to get a fungus lady at the end of this? So, what other potions you do? Well, she'll need more of this elixir. The rest of her life she'll need it. Igachora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure? And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. I tried to find it once long ago. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently and she'll live longer. No one's deciding how long I live but me. What's the other side of this story? Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. Feel a lot stronger, and thanks. But, so tell us both, about this cure. Yeah, I do want to keep this character. Oh, Dale, my goddess. My god. She mumbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I'll trust my feet. I will. then meets their eyes again. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, Esri, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And, in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please, let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you to make it. Can look in the past? Huh. You think the second's declining? Is it? I don't know. Because this say before all this. Well, although Fall Journey is the last thing on my mind. Yeah, so like we don't want to do a journey. Let's set out anyway. That might be declining. Bring Ghidorah. Sure. God, now we have a lot of different groups going everywhere. Yeah, so patrolling, one of the problems is we can be attacked and ambushed from it. So we want to have more people if we do that. Get both of us going that way. And then once we have the opportunity going and done, we can go back the other way with 3. I do think I have another recruit available, yeah. I'm okay with where we're at. We're alright. I have to spare more people to go out and get the recruit too, right? Like, it's not... It doesn't have no cost. Plus, the LP. My precious LP. I've never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Linathia's body, but her health has returned, little by little, with the elixir Ezri's brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? You make a lot of folks curious, I'd imagine. Your cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you eating more. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea, where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned. So it's almost like she's alive again. My sister. Night knocks them off their knees. A short, salty dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Lunathia, about being a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... My sister and I told you when after a cure together? Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, you know, so many things. Guilt, mostly. That I'd led my sister, Lirata, to her death. And for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing. Some great cosmic joke. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My sister, she's the cleverest, you know. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil blank stories. But I met my pilgrim one day, Kimrick, he was called, one of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess. Dale. Come, walk with me. That's all he said. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young, still. I'd been torturing myself and the world. The unusually sinuous track that winds between the trees leads beneath a rocky overhang into the belly of a cliffside and down. Old Kimrick taught me about Dale, his god, not to force me to change, but to affix before me a kind of star. Dale is a woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus, wandering amongst all is joy. Keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. All paths lead where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love. Love where my feet carry me. I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually, the steps we took, seasons, years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself. Sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware as I'd never been of all the love I'd been given, all the love I still had a chance to give back. Yeah, the writing in this game is really touching. And stay back, Esri. Oh, but that's Lyrata, my sister? She's still going, I struck her. What's it mean? I think, come look. No time to dawdle, stay alert. This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway. I remember that thing. Snaking, moving, alive. The terror of its forge fire eyes. Teaches you what terror is good for. Everything can be killed. But by who? This altar looks untouched. So that's the cure, Esri? What did you call the sickness I've contracted? It's called Igochora. The word is snark. And this remedy? I don't know. The story's old. It's a restorative of some kind that could be used to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt, but a book I read described it as a gift from the sea, answered with treachery. A single crystallized miracle. Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and ribboning wind. God, use it to try and restore the sister. Oh, that's a tough choice. That feels kind of horrible too, because it's like, oh, you could have always done this. Hey, she lost like, what, 40 years? What was it? How long did this happen? I mean, that's still better than her being dead. Is it better than Lunathia being dead? Dang. Well, sure. Lunathia lifts the crystal off its altar. It threads her knuckles with spirals of light. What's it like? Do you feel anything? Feels damp. But someone else has first claim. Lunathia? Where's she? Courage like yours deserves another chance to burn. Here's hoping this glowy rock's as magical as it's supposed to be. Oh no, Lunathia, it won't. Or I don't think it. We'll see. Lunathia, you idiot. Lunathia holds the crystal close to the stone woman. She forms and forces all the weight of her will into a single idea, a miracle, reversing whatever change wrought cold rock from once warm skin and muscle. Icy, radiant slivers drip from the crystal's core. Sound, to all of them, becomes warped and blue. Gloams and layers of light find invisible cracks and filter beneath the woman's stone flesh. The crystal in Lunathia's hands shrinks to nearly nothing. Another glance finds it entirely dissolved. One last wave of crashing brilliance submerges them and drains away. A briny, smelly mist clings to the air. Lyrata, are you... Esri, you're... No, you're too old. I'm much too old, but it's me. Just then, a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by another unseen mouth. Something's woken up. Just then, a hungry growl. Right, that's right to left. It's weird how it does that sometimes. It feels weird reading that way. Come on, Lyrata, not this time. You're an idiot, you know. I know. Well, I guess we're losing our archer. Oh boy, gobblers. To be fair, it's our worst archer? God, that feels terrible to say it like that. It's one of the nice things that I like about this. Like, in XCOM, a lot of the times, like, you make stories about your characters, right? And you care about them. But ultimately, it's like, you know, like, this is recruit number 12. Here, it's hard to give somebody up. At least it is for me. Nice. You love your little cadre of heroes so much. It means a lot when one of them dies most of the time, yeah. Suppose they're the ones who killed our guardian. Maybe. Or it just moved into the den of a dead old monster. Not that it matters much. Not really. See? Here they come. Cavelings of some kind. Kind of cute, but a little over-aggressive. So we did a murder! Your name's Lunathia? You healed me? I couldn't leave you out there like that, really. Anyway, just glad it worked. Maybe let's move away from this place. Will we walk? Yeah, sorry. They follow their own path out. Afternoon flares and begins to fail. Furs and wild herbs scent the trek. You must be angry. Stuck that way for so long, within sight of a remedy. Angry's not the right word. I've lost so much. Father, years with my sister, but today suddenly have a whole life to live, right? So the return is faster and more eager. Lunathia and the girl, Lyrata, carry on a conversation, awkward, but important to them both. This feels like as far as we'll go tonight. Your friend's a very good woman. Not my friend, just a, well... No, she's more than a friend. You've steered yourself by her. The Igachora, the sickness. It will take her now in time. But the life she brought back, that matters to her. Be kind about it. Be kind to them both, I must humbly ask. Neither deserve their fates, but their paths crossed. By the time the stars appear, Madu and Esri have a fire blazing and a stew of wild onions and mushrooms to fill them all. Thought about this. Lunathia, Madu, I want to join your band. You mean the Kestrel Assembly? That's right. The sky deepens. A moonless sea of stars crossed by fast clouds. There's so much I wish to learn, understand. Nowhere to go, though. Nowhere else than with you, that is, if you'll have me. Dadaru proudly, Rada, and always be, whatever path you take. I wonder sometimes what draws us in, what makes us ask for a burden. Are we moths lost to our homes, longing for warmth? What the fuck are you talking about, Luna? Further talk decides it. Young Lirada's going to be a hero, in the spirit of the woman who rescued her, risking it all. Esri the Pilgrim will set aside her wandering to live close to her sister, for whatever time she has left. Dinner's long done by the time the siblings go to talk in the tent. Lunathia and Matter remain out, listening to crickets in the wind. How's your... breathing's getting weird. Things feel kind of frail. Maybe just worn out, though. A single owl muses, then falls silent. Tired old voice left alone in the night. Embers redden to black. Yeah, it's a little bit of that pyre tension. That it's like, man, I don't want to send this person back. Like, they're so good. Yeah. There's a little bit of that with this. Where, like, a lot of the times you're like, I don't want to get this upgrade for my character because I care about their actual choices and them as a character. It's really neat. This is essentially just like a tabletop campaign done solo. Like, the game is just DMing it for you. It's really cool. Ask a beetle what's fair when birds stoop out of the emptiness to snatch them. Nothing's fair. You're a better and braver person than I gave you credit for. Every night from then on, Lunathia would drink an elixir to ease the pain and slow the illness. She'd brew it more and more potent, even as it became less and less effective. Still, she'd remain proud of her choice from that day on. I really just can't believe I'm talking to you right now. I worry if I close my eyes, I'll wake up and bet you sleep before me. Your voice, how'd I get so old? No, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lirada. I want to ask you now. Following a path beside Lunathia. When you were a kid, it was always stick swords and dragon battles, but as Dad said, we inherited our mom's eyes and his deft hands. I always felt you could be anything. You know what I'm hoping? Okay, so warrior... Oh, so we get to choose which class we want to be. I'd like to replace our hunter, sure. D&D fanfic for those who aren't cool enough to have actual D&D groups. Basically. It's got its own spins on a lot of things. And honestly, like... You'd be lucky to have a DM that could give you these stories. There's some really good stuff in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we get a Thornfang hunter now. That's what I wanted. I kind of feel terrible. Oh, wait, this is Lunathia, though. Oh, oof. I was thinking that was for the other character. Have 3 Pierce. Oh, right. The upgrade to Ember Arrows is nice to just, like, jump around. Like, basically getting a teleport's pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna do the upgrade. So... how does this work now? -1 from Igochora. Sure. Yeah, I don't know what her retirement age is now. It's hard to know. I don't understand exactly what that disease will do. Guess we'll find out. Her retirement age is 37? Where do you see that again? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, so basically she's gonna retire immediately. Yeah, there's also a really strong voice in the writing. Yeah, it's all got a very similar feel. Alright, we'll do that. Good night! Shut the heck up, Carl. Thanks for stopping in. It is about time for me to go to bed, too. It's pretty late. It's 12 in the morning. In fact, I think I was just about to set up for that, and we're gonna end here also. That's a good time to do it before we start a new story in any case. Yeah, this game is like... It's funny because it does a really good job of tone shifting between, like, goofy and somber. And it does both really well. It's always one of those ones where I'm, like, making dumb jokes, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, I have to make this horrible decision between, like, saving this child or, like, this old woman, and god, I don't know what it'll do, and somebody's gonna die here. Yeah, there's always something that's really neat. Really wish we'd get a second game from them. Yeah, it's too bad that they're disbanding their whole thing. And the thing is that if they don't want to, though, right? Like, yeah, what a single game to make. This game is incredible. It's a really, really neat, unique kind of thing. In any case, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for being here. I do really appreciate it. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. You can always check out the Discord also. And hey, we also have a podcast about good boys and bad movies. That's right, bad dog movies. And I'm going to host you over to somebody else, so don't go away. Let me just save the game, put on a little music. And thanks for the people that did follow. I do really appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't 100% know what I'm doing because, again, my arm and my hand are all screwed up from that bike accident that I had, so I can't do a lot of games. But we'll find something fun. I'm going to send you over to Wildermyth. I don't get to host Wildermyth a whole lot. Wildermyth is a really rad streamer, does a lot of old RPGs and stuff like we do, and is currently doing Shadowrun. So go check out Wildermyth, and I'll be back tomorrow. Probably NetHack, but I might do more of this. It's probably going to be one of those two for the next little while. Alright, see you soon.